In this tutorial, we're going to take another look, a closer look if you will, at how Reason devices automatically connect themselves, first to the hardware device, as this mixer has done, and then how subsequent devices that I add to the rack will connect themselves automatically to the mixer. Reason is also very capable of determining whether an instrument is mono and stereo and connects them accordingly. Here's an example with a subtractor synthesizer, a mono instrument, connects in mono. And now the Thor polysonic synthesizer in stereo connects in stereo. We'll undo those changes and let's look at some effects devices, how they connect. First we'll try an auxiliary send arrangement. I clicked on the mixer so that now when I create these effects devices, they will plug themselves directly into the mixer, but not to a mixer input channel, rather an auxiliary send channel. This reverb device just plugged itself into auxiliary send 1. Now I'll add a digital delay, and it plugged itself into auxiliary send 2. If I turn the rack around, now we can see where they're plugged in. Reverb on aux send 1, delay on aux send 2. All of these mixer channels have auxiliary send 1, 2, 3, and 4 controls, so that each device I can adjust these knobs to send a little bit or a lot of each of those channel strips to those two connected effects devices. And obviously you can see there are a total of 4 auxiliary sends on the Mixer 14.2. Next, I've added a subtractor, and what we're going to look at this time is something called an insert effect. That's where you add the effects device directly to the instrument. I've highlighted this subtractor, or rather it's still highlighted because I just added it to the rack, and I'm going to go up to the Create menu and I'm going to create a distortion unit. Perhaps I'm trying to imitate the sound of a screaming electric guitar or something like that. You notice that the subtractor was unplugged from the mixer, and now its output goes directly to that scream distortion unit, and the scream distortion unit's output is plugged right back into channel 1 of the mixer. This is again called an insert effect. So only this one device, the subtractor, will be able to access that scream distortion unit. Now I'm going to add another subtractor so that we can see how one of the controller devices connects. The device I'm going to show is called a matrix pattern sequencer. It doesn't make any sound at all. What it's used for is to play or to control pitches and volume and other neat things on some other instrument that does make sound. So we're adding the matrix pattern sequencer here. And you can see that these two yellow cables, one gate CV and the other note CV, are connected to the sequencer control jacks of the subtractor.